Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pentiment. So the Archdeacon has arrived a bit early, and he wants to question us regarding the murder of Baron Lorenz Rothvogel, but before that, I want to try and see if we can enter Prior Ferenc's house and see if we can find any other clues or evidence that points towards him, that he was the killer who actually murdered the Baron. And then I think we go and be questioned by the Archdeacon, and we have to be very careful that who do we mention him by name, because there's quite a few suspects right now. At least 4 suspects, I think. Let's see, we got the widow, the stonemason, also Prior Ferenc, and the nun Matilda, whom we talked to in the last episode. So we have to think about that. Who is the most likely suspect? And try not to point fingers at anyone who is possibly innocent. So yeah. So without further ado, let's see if we can enter Ferenc's house. Apparently yes we can. Okay. What's that? Oh, another one of these notes. Someone was in a hurry to get rid of this parchment. Smells recent. Probably wasn't burned more than a day ago. What did it say? A burnt note. Let's see. I found the burnt remnants of a note in Prior Ferenc's house. It's unclear what the contents of the note were. It's unclear what the contents of the note were, but it was written in a purple ink with exceptionally fine lettering. Okay, so I guess we just have to talk to Prior Ferenc and ask him about that. Ah, what's that? What's this? A volvele? I have seen this before in astronomy and medical tracts. What's this one for? 2 wheels. The top wheel has Greek letters and holes cut out to reveal Latin letters underneath. And the outer edge of the lower wheel is divided into 4 sectors, each bearing an elemental symbol. Okay, so we got water, fire, is this earth, and air. Greek, Latin, and elemental symbols. It's obvious someone with occult interests fashioned this. 24 holes, enough to cover all letters in the Greek and Latin alphabets. Let's go with the esoteric option here, because Prior Ferenc is known to be interested in esoteric occult studies. Ah, a quarter turn of the upper disc aligns a different elemental symbol with the top of the lower disc. And that reveals a different set of letters underneath. This must relate to the Greek letters I found in Ferenc's book. I need to compare them. Okay. But these symbols aren't the same. The elements don't appear in the cipher, and the astrological symbols aren't on the volvele. Ah, the Mysteria Astra, the book in the library. It said that each astrological sign corresponds to one of the 4 elements. Libra and Gemini are air, Scorpio is water, and so on. That's it. I'm so glad that he's solving this for us. When the cipher indicates an astrological sign, I just need to correspond it to the appropriate element on the wheel. Simple. Okay, so we have to do something here ourselves. Okay, so what am I have to click here exactly? Okay. Even though he tried to explain how this works, I'm a bit lost still. Okay, so let's see. We got water. Okay. And I might have to choose the right symbols here. Water. We got these 3. Okay, now it's pointing here. What else do we have here? Okay, I just keep doing this, I guess. Okay, now we are just writing nonsense here. I don't think so. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Can I delete any of this? I'm so confused. Even though he explained it just now, I'm still quite confused. Let's try something else, like the fire here, for instance. Okay, we got these three symbols. Like this. And what about here? Are any of these symbols here? Let's see. Any of these two? Is it? Is that the? No, I don't think that's the same. Not quite. Oh wait. What about it's the? Is it B? Okay. B. Oh wait, it's not B. G. Okay. And then. And this one. Air. It's X. X, X, X. S. Okay. I think I'm getting this right now. I hope. Fire. And it's Y. Y is... Where the hell is Y? Ah, there. R. And then this wavy thingy. Okay, I think I get this now. That how this works. Okay. So that's looks like a W, and W is there. Then this, what is this? It's Earth. It looks like an N. That's A. Then this here. It's Earth again. It's this. Okay. Water. Not sure what that is, but it's there. That can't be right. Yeah, we start from the beginning. We are getting a word here. We are getting a word here now at the end. But anyway, to air, it's H, and then this Earth. Then fire. B, or is that beta? Is that how you? Is that what it's called? And then this air. X. And this is the last one, I think. Fire. Is that right? Let's start from the beginning here again, just real quick. Okay, so this is air. That's H. Then this is Earth. It's I. Then fire. Then this is air. That's S. And this fire. R. And then hair. It's H. Then this water. Wait. Did I get this right? Okay, let's see. It's... Wait. Okay, so this is Earth. And Earth, it's N. Where is N? Oh, there. Then this Earth. And water. I don't think so. Which one is wrong? Hicksrart. Okay, that's not really a real word. Either I misunderstood how this works, or I just got one or two of these wrong by accident. Gerhard. Oh, alright, I got it correct. Okay. As in the late Brother Gerhard, I don't think we have heard that name before. Yes, it can't be a coincidence. Hi Gerhard. Brother Gerhard died sometime last year. How does this connect to him? Ah, yes, said Gerhard. Here lies Gerhard. Is it an anagram using Gerhard's name? Did he use his name for an abbreviation? Why his name? Well, since we have this option. I would have used Gerhardus personally, but... Gerhard's grave. I wonder if it has something to do with the Baron's murder. I should ask the abbot for permission to exhume the grave as soon as possible. Somehow I don't think he's gonna give us that permission. Lorenz Rothvogel. I figured out Ferenc's cipher. It says Gerhard. Latin for here lies Gerhard. I should check Brother Gerhard's grave in the cemetery. And we should ask the abbot. That's Gernot. That's Abbot Gernot, right? We have to ask a permission from him. What letter is this? There are deep indentations in this parchment. Whoever wrote on the page above, it must have been angry. I wonder if I could make a gargoyle rub-in of this page and reveal the contents of the writing. Smart. Baron Rothvogel. That seems to be in German, so you have to read it for me, Andreas. Ferenc. Aha! Clear as an Alpine day. It's a letter to the Baron from Prior Ferenc. Ah, this must be where Ferenc wrote the letter I found in the guest house. Lorenz was blackmailing Ferenc. It's the same text. Okay, we got some more piece of evidence. There was a piece of paper on Ferenc's desk that had the imprint of a letter on it. I rubbed charcoal on the paper to reveal the text, which was a letter from Ferenc to the Baron. It appears Ferenc said he would not perform a ritual for the Baron, even if the Baron threatened to turn him into inquisitors in Innsbruck. Okay, that's pretty darn evidence of motive at least. Of course, none of this proves that it was Ferenc who murdered the Baron, but this certainly gives him motive. Okay. But now I wonder, where is that grave? Is it in this cemetery or the one behind the church in town? Is it this one? Brother Gerhard's grave was disturbed recently. Ferenc must have buried something here. I need to dig up this grave if I want to know what he was up to. I should get Father Gernot's permission first. I don't think he's gonna give us that. I bet Otto would help me if I asked. Perhaps Brother Volkbert would lend me a hand. Volkbert, who was that? Oh yeah, that guy. Volkbert? Good day, Andreas. Well, why can't we talk to him? Oh, by the way, which option did I pick there? Because I wasn't paying attention, I just clicked something. Well, I guess we can... I guess we should at least try to ask the permission from Gernot, the abbot. Everyone is gone. Oh, never mind, they are still here. Hello, Andreas. Hello. God bless you, Andreas. God bless you. None of them really want to talk to me. Well, Rick. God bless you, Andreas. Now I wonder, where is Gernot? Florian is here. Can we talk to you? God bless you, Andreas. Apparently not. Monastery Loquarium. Looks like a waiting room. Maybe Gernot is at his own house. Which should be down here. And then past the guest house. And this one here. Oh, well, it's locked. Well, of course it's locked, but I was thinking that maybe can I at least knock on the door. But I guess not. I guess not. We could also ask Otto for help, but I don't know where Otto is. At this time of day. I don't even know where he lives. Anyone here at the shrine? No. And we also do have the shovel. The one that we picked up in the last episode. The bloody shovel. The one that Matilda allegedly used to kill baby rabbits with. I still think that's very, very cruel. I mean, why didn't they just dump them into the woods or something? Dormitory. Old Bailey. Sacristy. Matthew. Let's see. Where could Abbot Gernot be? Abattoir. What is abattoir? Animal pens. Oh, we haven't been here yet. Okay. Well, I highly doubt that he would be anywhere near animal pens. That's the abbot's house. Oh, we can get there through this way as well. I see. Objective. Yeah, the Archdeacon is waiting for us at the chapter house. Well, let's see if we can get to the abbot's house through the large garden. No, so... Wait. What way should we... This takes us to the dormitory. Old Bailey. Okay, the cemetery is down here. And then the animal pens is down here. I got some pigs and sheep here. Abattoir, that door is locked. Ah, chickens. Okay, there should be a way to the large garden this way. Over here. Kitchen and cellar. Refectory, that's the dining room. I wonder what recipes the brothers have for peas. Cloister. Chapter house. Let's not go there just yet. The Archdeacon is waiting for us there. This is the abbot's house. He got a big dog here. Mirabilis. Oh, nice. Gave us his paw for a handshake. Okay, lower abbey. Can we go upstairs? Well, that's most likely where his bedroom is, so it may not be that polite to go there. But I don't see the abbot or anything else of interest here. Okay. Well, I guess we just have to go to the chapter house and talk to the Archdeacon. Maybe we can ask him to give us a couple of days time to investigate this thing further. Okay, they brought some soldiers here. I mean, of course. Please state your name for our records. Andreas Mahler, journeyman artist from Nuremberg. Andreas, son of Joseph Mahler, master artist from Nuremberg. Andreas Mahler, artist recently of Venice. Andreas Mahler, troublemaker. Maybe we don't say that. Andreas Mahler, artist recently of Venice. Will be remembered. Really? What brought you all the way up to Upper Bavaria? I'm heading back to Nuremberg to finish my apprenticeship and open a workshop. It's the end of my Wanderjahre. That's the wandering years. It was just on the way back to Nuremberg, Your Reverence. Well, let's just say this. Very well, thank you. Arnold, please write that down. I think we are ready to begin. Of course, Your Reverence. Now then, Master Mahler, what was your relation to Lorenz the Baron Rothvogel? I only knew him for a day, but we were on friendly terms. Incidental acquaintances, nothing more. Well, we were on friendly terms, I suppose. Do you feel you had a sense of him as a person? Do you feel you had a sense of him as a person? Oh, so basically what he's asking that, do we think that we knew him as a person? Well, kinda yes and no. Because we knew that he was a very cultural man, and we know what he thinks about Martin Luther and his teachings. But we didn't know his more inhuman side. Well, let's say yes, okay. How would you characterize him? A fine man, a lover of art and knowledge. Confident, overbearing, used to getting what he wants. That's true. A nobleman for all the good and for all the good and ill that goes along with that title. A fine man, lover of art and knowledge. That's true. Confident, overbearing, used to getting what he wants. That's also true, I would imagine. A fine man, a lover of art and knowledge. Because let's keep in mind that this Archdeacon knew Lorenz personally, I believe. That was the opinion of Father Gernot and the Lady Salomea as well. Do you believe everyone regarded him with the same warmth? Yes, why wouldn't they? No, your reverence. It's clear that some locals had little love for the Baron. As unfortunate as that is, such knowledge may be a boon to us at this moment. The Baron Rothvogel was murdered here, in this very room. Someone did it. Father Gernot believes it was one of his monks, Brother Piero. I have met with Brother Piero and questioned him at length. While it seems unlikely that a man of his age and temperament could murder the Baron, he was discovered in flagrante delicto, that was what was it again? In place in offense, indicating an individual has been caught in the act of committing a crime. Yeah. He wasn't though. The Baron was already dead. Technically, he discovered the corpus delicti, but was not caught in flagrante delicto. Corpus delicti. Body of the crime. Sometimes literal, often figurative. The principle that must be proven to establish a crime has occurred. Okay, so yeah, let's go with this one. Master Malheur, I am not interested in your clarification, technical or otherwise, on matters of Latin or law. If you wish to advocate on behalf of Brother Piero, I suggest shutting your mouth until I ask you a question. Okay, Jesus. Piero had reasons to resent the Baron. The loss of his work, the insistence on discussing the writings of the troublemaker from Wittenberg. I think he's referring to Martin Luther. And as of his age and infirmity, I myself have read of many cases in which a man of modest strength succumbs to the temptations of the devil. Once seized by devilish fever, the poor sinner gains an infernal power that allows him to inflict grievous wounds, sometimes fatal. What I am saying is that in spite of these curious circumstances, Brother Piero is the most plausible perpetrator of this most vile act. I understand that you are on friendly terms with Brother Piero. You also interacted with the Baron both in town and the Abbey. Did you witness anything that suggests someone else could have murdered Baron Rothvogel? Yeah, we got quite a few options here. Lucky Steinauer argued with the Baron. One of the nuns, Sister Matilda, may have wished revenge on the Baron. A widow in Tassing, Ottilia Kemperin, hated the Baron. The Abbey's Prior Ferenc was behaving suspiciously the day of the Baron's arrival. He may have had a motive. A local thief, Martin Bauer. Oh yes, I forgot about him entirely. That brat who most likely stole some coins and rings from the Baron. Possibly the book as well, because the book went missing as well, but I highly doubt that he would see any value in a book. You know, I really should have tried to find him, but I completely forgot about him. But I highly doubt that he would go as far as to murder the Baron. It's not like he was caught. So I don't really believe that Martin Bauer did it. But hey, who knows? Which one of these should we rat out? I believe that we can say all of these as time goes on, but who should we mention first? I doubt that it's Ottilia. She doesn't like she hates the Abbey, so there's very little reason that she would come here, unless she came here specifically to murder the Baron, which I doubt. I would like to believe that Sister Matilda is not the murderer either. Not only because Matilda herself said so, but also Mother Cecilia. I was wondering, maybe it was Brother Waslav, the one who Matilda has a friendly relationship with. Maybe even more than that. I should have went and talked to him, but I didn't. But I don't know where he is. Lucky Steinauer argued with the Baron, but we don't even know what he was arguing about, so I don't really want to put him into a very tough spot here. I think that the best bet here is the Prior Ferenc. The Abbey's Prior Ferenc was behaving suspiciously the day of the Baron's arrival. He may have had a motive. That is an extraordinary claim, Andreas. The Abbot speaks highly of the Prior, and he oversees both your and Brother Piero's work, does he not? Yes, your Reverence. Yes, but Prior Ferenc's role in the scriptorium has little bearing on his motive. An extraordinary claim requires extraordinary evidence for me to take it seriously. Why should I take the word of an artist over a respected officer of this abbey? I can provide evidence of Prior Ferenc's motive. Please do so. On the day that the Baron arrived, I secretly observed Prior Ferenc in the scriptorium. Baron Rothvogel and Prior Ferenc were exchanging letters about performing a magical ritual during the Baron's visit. You have proof of this? I have a letter the Prior wrote to the Baron. I have an imprint of a letter that the Prior wrote to the Baron. Isn't it the same thing? I have a letter the Prior wrote to the Baron. I have an imprint of a letter. Well, I guess it would be better if we say that we have a letter. In it, the Prior mentions that he will not perform a ritual for the Baron, even if the Baron does follow through on a threat to implicate him to inquisitors in Innsbruck. An implication of necromancy is a serious matter. The Prior's position would have been in peril, possibly even his life. And how do you believe Prior Ferenc would have killed the Baron? I pray you will not say it was a magical ritual. I am not certain, Your Reverence. Ah, a troublesome wrinkle. Is there anything else to say about the Prior? On the day that the Baron arrived, I secretly observed Prior Ferenc in the scriptorium. Oh, I didn't want to click that. Was this an intentionally covered observation? No, I was working alone and had dropped something on the floor. The Prior did not know I was there. Very well, continue. He wrote a note, a cipher in a book. It was associated with a volvel that he used to encode something in it. Yes? What had he encoded? I am not certain, but it is very suspicious. Master Malheur, could you please confine your remarks to information that leads somewhere useful? Now, do you have any other evidence against the Prior? I don't think we do. No, Your Reverence. Very well. Who else may have wanted to see the Baron dead? Okay, so... I did say that it's very unlikely that it was Ottilia who killed the Baron, but also, she also said that she doesn't care what happens to her. I mean, she's losing her house and everything. So does it really matter if we rat her out? A widow in Tassing, Ottilia Kemperin hated the Baron. What cause did she have? The Baron was responsible for the death of her husband. Responsible how? Years ago, when the Baron visited Tassing, he quarreled with Rannick Kemper. The two came to blows. According to the widow, the Baron beat Rannick so severely that he never fully healed from the injuries. He died not long ago, and their home is in legal jeopardy. The widow held the Baron responsible for all of this. And how do you propose this woman killed the Baron? He was not in the prime of his life, but certainly a robust man by all accounts. Even a healthy man can be killed by a blow to the back of the head. Yes, but with what? Honestly, I don't know. I think it was a blunt object of some sort. No murder weapon was found in the chapter house, nor has anyone discovered a weapon the widow could have used. That complicates the matter. Do you know anything else about the widow? Ottilia Kemperin is a good woman, but she has been made hard by what happened to her husband. She doesn't really seem to care if people suspect her of the murder. In many ways, it seems she has given up on life. She doesn't really seem to care if people suspect her of the murder. Interesting. Thank you, Master Malheur. Do you have knowledge of anyone else who want to kill the Baron? I mean, the next logical one would be Sister Matilda. But I want to believe that she wasn't the murderer. Mother Cecilia also really thinks so. And Lucky Steinauer, we just don't know enough about Lucky's possible motive. That why he would have killed the Baron. I mean, I know that their daughter, was it What was the daughter's name? It started with a B. Well, anyway, daughter did die, but we don't know how or why she died. That was Baron Rothvogel even involved in the death of their daughter in any way. So I don't know. And I don't believe that Martin Bauer is the killer either, because what would be his motive? He managed to steal some coins from the Baron, but he wasn't caught. And I don't think that the Baron has ever even mentioned Martin by name, or talked to him in any way, at any point. This is so tough. Okay, I think I'm not gonna mention Matilda. But then again, we also have the shovel as well, as proof. But she did say that she used it to kill the baby rabbits. I still find that awful. If only we could have asked other nuns if that's true. Should we just mention Matilda after all? I mean, it only makes sense. She has the motive, and we have the possible murder weapon. But then again, if she did murder the Baron with the shovel, don't you think that she would have cleaned the shovel after that? I mean, of course she can always try and lie and say that it's the blood of the rabbits, but still. Oh, at least if I was the murderer, that would be the first thing that I would do after the act. I would clean the murder weapon from the blood. That's what I would do. And besides, even if the shovel is the murder weapon that was used to kill the Baron, it's not... it may not be Matilda. It could be literally anyone else in the abbey. It could be even one of the sisters. The same sister who put that note into her room as well. So we have to think about that as well. It could be literally anyone else in the abbey, whether it's one of the brothers or a sister. You know what? I think I'm gonna mention Sister Matilda to them after all, because I'm not the judge here. It's not my place to decide that whether Matilda was the murderer or not. All I'm doing here is to give my opinions at who else could have killed the Baron, who had the motives, and we also have the potential murder weapon here as well. So, if they think she's the murderer, then that's that. But if she turns out not to be the killer, then I would feel really, really bad. Fuck it. One of the nuns, Sister Matilda, may have wished revenge on the Baron. Why would one of the sisters have ill will towards the Baron? It's my understanding the sisters had little interaction with him. He certainly had time enough to cause offense. Please explain. On his last visit several years ago, the Baron attempted to have his way with one of the nuns, Sister Matilda. She refused him, and he beat her within an inch of her life, as I heard it told. She was hurried away to Hermitage to heal, and to avoid a scandal. But Matilda still suffers. And you believe she wanted revenge? Yes, Mother Cecilia sent her to the Hermitage, if you need corroboration. And what has Sister Matilda said on the matter? She didn't deny her anger towards the Baron, but she did deny that she killed him. Is Sister Matilda a strong woman? Yes, she is the cellarer of the nuns, so she toils more than the other sisters. Even so, it would be difficult for her to overpower a man of the Baron's size and strength. Well, not if she surprised him from behind, with a shovel. I admit I am not certain what she could have used to commit the murder. I discovered a shovel in the garden that Sister Matilda tends. It was stained with blood. That's certainly strange. Did you ask her about it? No, your reverence. I did. She claims she used it to kill rabbit kittens in the garden. Rabbit kittens? Is that how you call them? Worth further investigation. Who else may have wanted to see the Baron dead? Well, I don't think I'm gonna mention Lucky or Martin here. I can think of no one else who could have caused to harm the Baron, your reverence. Very well. Are you aware of anything else that might shed some light on this case? Has Brother Florian told you about the note he found in the Baron's clothing? Yes, Brother Florian explained how he came to find it and told me its contents. Master Adeljäger has entered his testimony in our register. Adeljäger, who the hell is that? I don't understand the implications. Who is the innocent? It's not clear to me either, Your Reverence. Do you believe the murderer wrote it? Whoever wrote it was a talented scribe. I understand Kiersau has two, the elderly brother Adok and the younger brother Guy. Well, we know who Guy is. This guy here. To be frank, your Reverence, neither man has the skill to write in this way. There's something else about it too. The style is just different. It's unlike Adok and Guy's writing, unlike mine. Yes, well, whatever the particulars, it seems it will remain a mystery that stands apart from the commission of the murder. Unfortunately, there is more to tell. Excuse me, I found more notes. Notes written in the same hand, on the same type of parchment, to those who had a motive to kill the Baron. That is deeply troubling, but again, beyond the bounds of my investigation. In any case, I thank you for bringing it to my attention. Of course, Your Reverence. Thank you again for your time, Master Muller. Persuade Jacob gave your name politely, made a pedantic point about corpus delicti. Would it be impertinent of me to opine on who the killer is? Of course, Your Reverence. Wait. Would it be impertinent of me to opine who the killer is? Success. Not at all. You are an educated man and have conducted yourself, if appropriately, in this inquiry. I reserve final judgment, of course, but who do you believe killed the Baron? Considering all the evidence, on second thought I would rather not influence your decision, Your Reverence. Yeah, we don't know. As you wish. Your contributions to this inquiry are appreciated. Thank you for your time and candor. You are quite welcome, Your Reverence. I wanted to help in any way. I wanted to help in any way I could. I know in my heart that Brother Piero is innocent. Until later, Master Muller. Until then, Your Reverence.